I was just about to leave the camp for a few minutes when I noticed something seemed to be wrong with this donkey right here. So I came over to examine what was happening with this donkey, and I'm seeing that either she's giving birth or she has a breech birth. And like I said before, you got to remember this. I cannot participate in this because these donkeys are in the wild. And these donkeys being in the wild, it means that they will hurt me for once. And if the donkey does give a birth and the new cubby, my smell get on the cubby, the mother donkey will reject it. So what we're witnessing here right now, and I'm quite a distance away. I'm using the micro lens to bring it in even closer. I mean, the last one I witnessed was a couple of years back, and I posted on YouTube, and somebody tried to steal it from me. And never got a penny for anything out of that one. I only made 3.5 million hits. But this one is new. This is the year 2017. It's around January the, I don't know, today should be about the 18th, if I'm not mistaken. And the last time I witnessed one of these birds, they cursed me, they dehumanized me, everything like that, because I would not help the donkey. And what I was telling them is that you can't go close to the donkeys when the other donkeys are watching. And these are not donkeys that we go around and pet them and brush them. And these are donkeys in the wild, meaning that they are in the wild. We can't afford to maintain the kind of quality that you've seen on these videos of people who can do these things. We can't afford it. This is a non-profit organization, people. And it's the animals that help keep it going right now, just in the maintenance part of the property. Camp the Hole in the Wall has been in the making for over 28 years. And it's basically one family supporting the building of this camp. And it has gotten to the point where, yes, we do need help. But if we're going to get it, we'll get it. If we're not going to get it, we're not going to get it. I guess she walk around so it helps, brings it down some, what I'm seeing. I'll take my time and go over here so you can get a better view. As you can see, we don't want to scare them off because they're already on the move. But something don't look right about this birth though, like too much, some too much bleeding, it's too small, something like that. The one before that, I witnessed the birth before, it was much different than this one, and this one looked like a breech or something, the amount that I'm seeing. We quite a distance from them. It's not that I'm disturbing them and they get up and leave. No, we got quite a distance from them. I guess he's trying to make it much easier to come down if they walk around. I don't know. So you can see the size of the work I have to do here, try to maintain this place and maintain these animals at the same time too. And it's not like people don't know that it exists. They do know that it exists. And I do try to ask them to help once in a while. But like everybody else, it's when it's finished then you see who comes to the party. I always say that, when it's finished, you'll see who comes to the party. And sometimes there is no party because it never gets finished. But sometimes you just got to give it a good try. We're going to follow them over here. They're quite a distance from us, trying to get away. But this looks like a breach to me. never seen it like this before. But like I said, most of the time they give birth in the dark. And you usually rarely find that they're giving birth in the light. So what you see, she's forcing it out. Now, she's trying to force it out. I guess it's breached. No, it looked like it's coming. Seem to have lost the subject out there in the field somewhere. Trying to get a little closer view, but at the same time, yeah, got a little closer. Quality in this video might not be as good as the one before, and that's because I keep my distance, you know. But I just don't like how I'm looking at this bird. It looks like it's breaching or something like that. My cat is also here with me, trying to witness the bird, see if I can bring her in a little bit. Where you at, kitty? Oh, right here. Yep. So she's sitting in on this bird here too, you know? And there are going to be some moments of silence because I'm not going to sit here and just be talking or narrating this like I'm an expert at this. I am not. I really do need help, you know. Can you imagine I started with 2 donkeys and now I'm up to like 22 donkeys, and it would have been a whole lot more, but I've been losing them to predators, and you know, people seem to be borrowing them lately, and you know, all kinds of stuff. It's now 9 minutes and 53 seconds that we've been taping this video, making this video, I should say, or taping this birth, I should say. Yeah. It's kind of difficult for me to stand here with a camera and keep on the subject at the same time. But I'm using the micro on the camera, so it brings it in. The quality could be better, but the micro on the camera, I can bring it real close up if I keep it in micro mode. If I'm doing it right, I hope I'm doing it right. I don't know if she burst water yet or what it is, but I don't see no movements there. That's why I think maybe it's a breech birth gone bad or something like that. I'm hoping that's not what it is. I've seen birth before, but I have never seen it like this part before. I've seen it start from the beginning, and I don't even remember this part on the first video that I made of donkey giving birth in the wild. I didn't. See, I'm not seeing any movements there whatsoever. I just seen the sack, and I guess there must be a bigger sack up inside the donkey that hasn't made its way out as yet. So that's why I'm wondering if it's a breech birth. But it looked like she still has a long way to go, judging from the size of the sack. But like I said, I'm no expert. I'm not even a vet. Oh. I had some comments was sent to me on the first video that I came across with this, and people were saying all kinds of things. And I was wondering how many of these people that was making these remarks have 22 donkeys or 30 donkeys to take care of on an everyday basis. And it's not that they're domesticated donkeys. These are not domesticated donkeys. These donkeys, it started out there was a shortage of donkeys in the island of Jamaica. And when I first came on the camp scene right here at the Camp The Hole in the Wall, the magnitude of the place, just to keep the place clean, I needed some animals. And the cows wasn't doing a good enough job, so I decided to invest in 2 donkeys. And the 2 donkeys have saved me thousands of dollars on a regular basis, cleaning the pastures, helping me to clean the pastures, and helping me to maintain the place. If it wasn't for the donkeys, this place would be back up in bushes, or overgrown bushes, or trees. But thanks to the donkeys, I am able to maintain it. You know, I mean, the situation that it calls for here in Jamaica was for me never to reach this far. I was never supposed to reach this far with this project. And I was supposed to give up after the first 5 years. I was supposed to give up. But like I said, sometimes you just got to fight the devil. And that's exactly what I had to do down here in Jamaica. I had to fight the devil. And the devil was right inside of me all the time. You know, so I fought that devil, and in fighting that devil, this is what happened after fighting that devil came to a serious understanding between me and the devil. I am determined. I try to finish what I start. So I'm not a person that people loves, and I'm not a person that people helps a lot. So therefore I have to help myself. I can't be like the people in Haiti who didn't help themselves and waited on someone to help them, and eventually another disaster caught them. I can't afford to do that. You know, I start off this year burying at the funerals, burying people, and here it is. I just came from a funeral this weekend, Very sad funeral in a sense. A young lady, well known in her community, take care of the young ones. And she went and had a baby, and in a sense she lost her life. And here it is. She buried her on Sunday. Here it is today, Tuesday, and there's a birth taking place here at Camp The Hole in the Wall. So in a sense, it's a blessing sometimes, because what it is, sometimes we get sad when we lose a loved one. And I think it's a joyous moment because their journey is over. The sadness is the fact that we're still here and our journey is not over as yet. And we don't know how long or how short we have on this journey. So the best thing to do right now is to make the most of this journey. You know, whatever you're going to do, if you're not going to put your heart in it, don't do it. Don't waste time. Don't fool people. Just do it. You don't have to wait on nobody to help you. Help yourself. People will curse you. People will say all kinds of things about you. When I first started this project, I started this project with a family. And eventually I had to give up the family and send the family back so that I could continue this war that I had faced here in Jamaica over the years. And the war was not about what I was doing, but how could they take away from me what I was doing? How could they take it from me? And would have done anything. Killed me, murdered my family, everyone, just to chase us from here. And yeah, I'm still here, stuck in paradise, my private prison I call it. And I work every day, and it's a reality that's taking place, just like this birth is a reality that's taking place. I take my time and kill some time. She seemed to be resting. As you can see up here on the top of the hill right up here where I'm working. The animals, they come in the evening time. And they come in and they drink some water from out the water holes up there. And do a little socializing. They socialize too, you know. Yeah, they socialize. They do a lot of things that we don't do anymore. We don't socialize anymore. We internetize. That's what we do. We telephonize. You know, we just stare at the screen all day. We don't even look at each other no more. We don't even know who's next to us or who we're talking to. Okay. And we're going to take our time and zoom back in. I don't want to sound like a pest on this tape right here. Might have to dub out the voice and stuff like that. I have a little problem with my vocabulary and my speech due to the fact that the jaw has been seriously damaged from severe blows. So, I need an aerator for this. But I'm wondering, what's the first sac that I'm looking at? Is that the placenta? I don't know. What I'm seeing, I didn't see that before in the first birth. Maybe I missed that part of the first birth. And what I caught was the second part of the first birth. But this looked like a breech birth to me for some reason or the other. 18 minutes and 41 seconds I've been here. And nothing too much that seems to be happening. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop for a while so I can save some battery. And continue in a few.